Finally, I get to kick back and relax. No jail time to worry about, no court cases. I'm just going to sit back and go to work. It's weekly preview time, fellas. Week 3. Now I know you're saying, Brown, your left hand, it always disappears. I know. I'll figure it out one of these times. So I was sitting watching football today, and I said, Brown, you need to come up with a theme for this week. Something you can carry through the whole show. So I said, well, it's football related. So, forward passes, it's too easy. Running backs, nobody uses them anymore. Dave, that was a kind of a low blow towards you. We'll get into that later. So then it hit me. Love. Yes, love. Love is in the air, gentlemen. For some of us it's not. I mean, I love this shirt. You know, it fits nice and tight, it shows off the bod. Now, just a few minutes ago, my wife even complimented. She said, I love that shirt on you. I said, do you love it enough for me to take it off? She said, please. I'm 36 weeks pregnant. That ain't gonna happen. So here I am, doing the weekly preview. My life, right? I also love this tie. It's not silk, it's chainmail. Pure gold Italian chainmail. I love it. I love football. I love Andre. If I could spin this and show you Tim Brown, I would show you Tim Brown also because I love him. Now, I also love this league. I love the guys in it. No, not like that. I love the moves you do. For one, I love Ridgeway. Now, why, you may ask? Well, it all stems back to 2013. I don't remember what week it was, but I remember exactly who it was. Joseph Fourier. Now, if this was a high-budget video preview, there'd be like effects coming in and out, like like I'd have pictures of Joseph Fourier and highlight reels flashing across the screen. But nope, you get to settle for me. Joseph Fourier, sitting on the waiver wire. Nobody even knew who he was. Until that one fateful Sunday afternoon, Matthew Stafford said, Calvin Johnson, he's hurt? It's fine. I've got Joseph Fourier. Pew, pew, pew. 3 touchdowns. So guess who picks him up the next week? You got it. Matt Ridgeway loves him some waiver wire. Now, we all said, that's a little bit of a stretch. Let's see if he does it 2 weeks in a row. Not Ridgeway. I'm snatching him right up. Putting him in my lineup. 0 points. Now I know, we've been over this before. Joseph Fourier 1 week. Roy Halou the next week. Now, I'm pretty sure I said last week that I wasn't going to pick on Matt. What do you want me to do? He picked up Alan Hearns from Jacksonville. After what? You guessed it. 110 yards and 2 touchdowns in week 1. Now, we all know week 1 is the death nail for all overreactions. You just eat it up, Matt. Now, you're probably gonna sit him this week, right? You're gonna sit him, and he's gonna go for 2 more touchdowns. Then you'll play him. It's a vicious cycle. Totally vicious. Just drop him, end it. Send me some more trade offers, and then I'll count him. Enough of Ridgeway. Let's move on to Dave. Dave. Love is in the air. Dave loves him some weddings. That's what you had last weekend, wasn't it, Dave? A wedding? I mean, that's probably what I'd go with. Oh, you're at the Hawks game? Yeah, I'd probably say you were at a wedding. Go over a lot cooler. Dave also loves him some running backs. Apparently it shows in his record That was pure luck that I got that to come out 0-2. Or 0-2. Whatever. Now, if Dave was active on here, and got in the message boards and changed his lineup once in a while, came to all the league activities, I'd know more things that Dave loves. But besides weddings and running backs, that's all I know about Dave. Weddings. We'll see you next year, Dave. August 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd. Somewhere in there is a Saturday, Friday, and a Sunday. Put it on your calendar. It's draft weekend. Yeah, I've already got next year planned out. Now, I know for the first 2 weeks... Oh, what's that? Julio Jones scored again? Jason Lampy. I bet you love you some Julio now, don't you? It's alright. Don't fight the system. Just let it roll. This way. Alright. Cool. I'll get it one of these times. Left to right. It's reversed in the camera. Okay. I'll get it. I need somebody smart running this thing, apparently. So let's get to the matchups. Finally, we're going to get to some matchups. We've got myself at 2-0, the Commish, versus 0-2, Redheaded Stepchild. Now, Dave, I've realized that you're changing your names based on who you play, but you're thinking of the wrong Brown. I think, I suppose I could turn it a certain light, maybe get my beard. Nope, there's nothing red in there. No red. Unfortunately for you, Dave, I think this matchup was over on Thursday when Matt Ryan threw for 30 points. It's twice in one night. Whew, I better go buy a lottery ticket. So it could come down to Monday. You've got Forte going. I've got Brandon Marshall. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be well over before then. So, 0-3. It's not a good look on you, Dave. See, it is hard to get back to the championship game. So because I've done it 3 times, you've only been there once, it's harder than it looks. So, you guys can respect me more now for doing so. Or not. Whatever. It's a joke. You guys, I think that you would know by now that I like to throw a lot of sarcasm out. It's a lot of jokes. It's never too serious. I mean, when are you going to get that in your heads? Whew. Man. Next we have 1-1 Taste the Rainbow versus 0-2, 0-who? I don't really get it, Kyle. Are you talking about your record or an Iowa State joke? That was for Dave? Okay, I got it now. I don't know what to say here. Kyle, I told Mario this evening he was supposed to be a guest host tonight, but he had more important issues, girlfriends. Oh, McKenna? Okay, I got it. He was with his baby girl. But I told him, I said, Kyle's getting better. I really think he's making better decisions. And then I look at your lineup and faceplant. Now, if you remember from last year, Scott used that exact line. A faceplant. We'll get to you later, Scott. Mario has Drew Brees. That's about all we need to know. Kyle, you're going to 0-3. Your best player, Demarius, is at Seattle this week. You probably won't even get 5 points. It's not a good start for you, Kyle. I thought you were really going to make the playoffs this year. It was an inside joke. Next we have 2-0 Snit Squad versus 1-1 Johnny. I like to ride on waterfowl in the swimming pool. Heisman Zell. Brandon, this is a trap game. This is the classic definition of a trap game. You know, Arrow's been up and down so far this year. You're sitting at 2-0. You got a big matchup next week. Both of us could be 3-0 heading into that barn burner. Don't fall for it. You get your boys up. You make sure they're ready. Because I don't want you coming in next week with a loss. I want you there. And I want you strong. You man up. Because I'm taking you down. Again. Yeah. Took you down last year. I'll take you down again. Now, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, do I really want to go through the next 3 matchups? Or do I want to sit here and talk about Brad a little bit longer? We'll see. This could be a record for the longest video preview in history. Depends how I feel. So we'll talk about Brad. Sure, get back on track. Brad at 0-2 is going up against 2-0, I touchdown there, Joe. Now with the new release of the iPhone 6, Joe's keeping that going strong. The iTouchdown There app. Make sure you guys go out there and download it. Joe gets a little kickback. I mean, it'll keep you up to date with the latest fantasy news. You know, what 16-year-old girls are available for Ridgeway. You know, things of that sort. Brad, I'm really glad that you came out to see us last weekend. You know, it was good to see you. I'm glad you came out. Brought your little girl. Brought your girlfriend / Addison said her stepmom. I don't know if I should point this out here or not, but you know, when the time comes and you need some little gift ideas for kids at that day, you know, these are great little crayons, you know, drawing pads for little kids or adults, whatever. You can probably get them for like 99 cents a piece. So just ask me and we'll get them in bulk for you. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got to talk about Brad. Next we have Zach at 1-1. Your team name, I just don't know if I can go along with it here. You know, Mario said that he was going to throw in something about what happened, you know, with your team name, your keeper, that sort of thing, you know. So you're welcome for that trade with the margaritas last year. You know, I really thought to myself, don't do it. You know, it's going to come back and bite you. Nope. Those margaritas were on my side that day. But you're going up against Scott, also at 1-1, the Dong Shank Redemption. I feel like that's a witty play on a movie title, Scott. I'm not sure. We're still yet to see that picture / video. I feel like I should use my commissioner powers and do something like set your lineup or something. You know, maybe put you in a 50-point hole. But, I mean, even this week it wouldn't matter if you were 50 points behind because, I mean, look who you're playing. Zach. Apparently that poll choice winner from a couple weeks ago is going to be right, Zach. You're going to go from the Dong to the championship to an off year back to the Dong. But it'll look good on your mantelpiece. You got that, you know, you got that nice tan going on. You got those stupid. Just shut my screen off. I can't even see myself talking here. You just whatever. Technology's stupid. Anyway, Zach, better get your picture ready with the Dong. If you get your video up here before Scott does, I'll be impressed. Also, please send the trophy back. Arrow would like that. send it to somebody that deserves it. And finally, we have 1-in-1 something clever here. Am I supposed to say something clever here, Jason, or were you going to put a clever team name in? I don't understand. Is that's your team name? Or we're supposed to inject something into there? But you were going up against the 1-in-1 balls deep, which I did to Ridgeway last week. There you are, Matt. It's been 5-6 days. Now I'm coming for you. Kapow! Peyton Manning. Woo! Give me a second. I'll think of more things to throw Matt's way. Oh, Donnie Avery. Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, Donnie Avery. Alan Hearns. Dennis Pitta. I mean, I suppose Monty Ball, I better not say that. He had 8 points. Was your highest score, whatever. I mean, it would have been sweet if you could have got those 6 points from J.J. Watt catching that touchdown for defense. Might have kept you in it a little bit longer. Just a little bit. But anyway, Jason, I really hope you enjoy Julio. He's going to work out for you the whole year. Just trust me. Just believe in the magic. Just trust me once. Just once. Julio's fine. Yeah, he's your keeper. It's a good one. That's all I got. That's it for the week. If you'd like to be a guest host, like Mario was supposed to be, but he wasn't, because he forgot about it. If you'd like to be a guest host on a future episode of the JaMar Cup Weekly Fantasy Preview, call the phone number at the bottom. It's my phone number, guys. Just call it. Ask, hey, can I be on? I would love to be on. See, there it is. Bring it full circle. Love is in the air, and my win total keeps going up. Brandon, I'll see you at 3-0 next week. The rest of you have a good Sunday. Championship.